Welcome to our Sunday Tribute, a heartfelt reflection on the iconic wrestlers we've lost over the past years. Their unparalleled contributions to the wrestling world have left an indelible mark, inspiring generations of fans. Today, we also bring you sad news about Zelina Vega, whose recent situation has touched the hearts of many. Join us as we celebrate their legacies through moving tributes and cherished memories. Subscribe to stay connected and keep their powerful stories alive for future generations. Paul Bunyan is a legendary figure in American folklore, famous as a giant lumberjack whose incredible strength and larger-than-life personality have made him a beloved symbol of the country's pioneering spirit. Born deep in the forests of the American North, Paul's remarkable feats in logging and shaping the land earned him legendary status. Often seen alongside his faithful blue ox, Babe, Paul is credited with carving out vast landscapes, including the creation of the Great Lakes, all through his sheer power and skill with an axe. Paul Bunyan's stories capture the rugged determination and innovation of early American settlers. His larger-than-life adventures, from clearing endless forests to forging new paths for settlements, celebrate the grit and perseverance that helped shape the nation. These tales reflect the spirit of hard work and courage that defined the American frontier. However, behind the folklore lies a more somber reality. The relentless physical labor took a serious toll on Paul's health. Years of pushing his body to the limit resulted in heart disease, a condition worsened by the constant strain and overwork that defined his life. Ultimately, Paul Bunyan from these health complications, highlighting the human cost behind his legendary accomplishments, is deeply affected the logging communities and beyond. While mourned by family and fans alike, it also sparked a reflection on the harsh realities of such demanding work. Despite this, Paul Bunyan's legacy lives on, celebrated through literature, monuments, and festivals across the United States. He remains an enduring symbol of strength, determination, and the adventurous spirit that helped build America. His story reminds us both of the incredible achievements possible through hard work and the sacrifices that often come with it. Jorge Gonzalez, better known as Giant Gonzalez, was born on January 31st, 1966, in Paraná, Argentina. Towering at an incredible 8 feet tall, Gonzalez stood out not only for his height but for his unique presence in professional wrestling. Before stepping into the wrestling world, he was a successful basketball player in Argentina, where his height made him a natural standout on the court. However, in the late 1980s, Gonzalez transitioned from basketball to professional wrestling, quickly making a name for himself. His most notable period came when he joined the World Wrestling Federation, WWF, now WWE, in 1993. Gonzalez made a dramatic debut at the 1993 Royal Rumble, portraying a menacing giant villain destined to clash with one of WWE's most iconic superstars, The Undertaker, at WrestleMania 9. Although their match wasn't celebrated for its technical quality, it became a memorable moment largely due to Gonzalez's overwhelming size and intimidating persona. His character embodied the classic giant archetype in wrestling, a role that captivated fans and added to WWE's larger-than-life storytelling. After his WWF stint, Gonzalez continued wrestling under the name El Gigante in World Championship Wrestling, WCW, maintaining his role as a dominant and imposing figure in the ring. Despite his relatively brief wrestling career, his impact was significant, especially among fans fascinated by giants in wrestling history. Sadly, Gonzalez faced severe health challenges as he aged. Due to complications from diabetes and heart problems, his shocked the wrestling community and those who admired his resilience and unique contribution to the sport. Today, Giant Gonzalez is remembered as a legendary figure whose towering presence left a lasting impression on professional wrestling. Rowdy Roddy Piper was a legendary figure in professional wrestling and a memorable actor, known for his magnetic charisma, dynamic in-ring skills, and unique personality. Born Roderick George Toombs in Saskatoon, Saskatchewan, Canada, Piper began his wrestling journey in the 1970s, quickly standing out with his captivating promos and intense feuds. Piper's rise to fame came in the 1980s during his time in the World Wrestling Federation, WWF. He became a cornerstone of the wrestling boom era, known for his signature look, plaid kilts, and bagpipe entrance music, which made him instantly recognizable. Piper was both loved and feared by fans and opponents alike. One of his most famous rivalries was with Hulk Hogan, especially in the build-up to the inaugural WrestleMania in 1985. Their feud helped elevate WrestleMania into a landmark event in wrestling history and firmly established Piper as a top star. Outside the wrestling ring, Piper made a significant impact in Hollywood. He starred in cult classic films like They Live and The One and Only. His iconic line from They Live, "I have come here to chew bubblegum and kick ass, and I'm all out of bubblegum," became a pop culture staple, cementing his status as more than just a wrestler. Piper's influence on professional wrestling was formally recognized when he was inducted into the WWE Hall of Fame in 2005. His legacy is defined by his larger-than-life persona, his ability to connect with audiences through electrifying promos, and his lasting impact on the wrestling business. Even years after his passing, Rowdy Roddy Piper remains an enduring icon, celebrated for his unforgettable personality, catchphrases, and contributions to both wrestling and entertainment. Dusty Rhodes, born Virgil Riley Runnels Jr. on October 12, 1945 in Austin, Texas, was a legendary figure in professional wrestling, affectionately known as the American Dream. His blue-collar persona and charismatic style made him a beloved icon who connected deeply with fans from all backgrounds. Rising to fame during the 1970s and 1980s, Dusty's electrifying promos and relatable character helped shape the wrestling world and left an unforgettable mark on the sport. Over a career spanning more than 3 decades, Rhodes captured numerous titles, most notably the NWA World Heavyweight Championship 3 times. He was best known for his intense rivalries with stars like Ric Flair and Tully Blanchard, with his feud against Flair becoming one of wrestling's defining storylines. Dusty also enjoyed success in the WWF, now WWE, where his unique personality stood out amid more traditional wrestlers. Beyond his in-ring accomplishments, Rhodes made a lasting impact as a mentor and trainer. At WWE's developmental territories, including the WWE Performance Center, he helped shape the careers of many future superstars, most notably his son, Goldust. His dedication to nurturing new talent further cemented his importance in the wrestling community. Though beloved for his professional achievements, Dusty faced personal struggles, including ongoing weight issues and health challenges from years of physical toll in the ring. Tragically, Dusty Rhodes, due to kidney failure, his was deeply mourned across the wrestling world. Dusty Rhodes' legacy endures, celebrated for his ability to inspire and entertain generations of fans. He remains a symbol of heart, passion, and authenticity in professional wrestling, truly the American dream. Beautiful Bobby Eaton, born on August 14, 1958 in Huntsville, Alabama, was a legendary professional wrestler celebrated for his exceptional in-ring talent and captivating presence. Starting his wrestling journey in the late 1970s, Eaton quickly made a name for himself with his remarkable agility, technical skill, and ability to connect with fans. Over the years, he became a standout competitor in major wrestling promotions like the National Wrestling Alliance, NWA, and World Championship Wrestling, WCW. Eaton's most enduring legacy comes from his time as one half of the iconic tag team, the Midnight Express. Teaming initially with Dennis Condrey and later with Stan Lane, the Midnight Express became synonymous with thrilling tag team wrestling. Their fast-paced matches, innovative double-team moves, and Eaton's signature aerial attack, the Eaton Rocket, captivated audiences everywhere. The duo amassed multiple tag team championships and were central to memorable rivalries with other top teams such as the Rock and Roll Express and the Fantastics. Their chemistry and in-ring storytelling set a new standard for tag team wrestling during the 1980s and early 1990s. Beyond his tag team fame, Eaton was highly respected for his versatility. He could seamlessly adapt his style to work with a wide range of opponents, earning respect from peers and fans alike. Known for his smooth, technically sound wrestling, Eaton's matches were consistently entertaining and showcased his deep understanding of the sport. Sadly, Bobby Eaton, but his impact on professional wrestling lives on. His legacy as Beautiful Bobby endures through the countless wrestlers he inspired and the unforgettable matches he delivered. Eaton's contributions to tag team wrestling and his memorable performances remain a cherished part of wrestling history. Yokozuna, born Rodney Inoue on October 2, 1966 in San Francisco, California, was a legendary professional wrestler known for his incredible size, surprising agility, and captivating persona. A proud member of the famous Inoue wrestling family, Yokozuna made a lasting mark on professional wrestling with a career that showcased both power and skill. Though of Hawaiian descent, Yokozuna was famously portrayed as a sumo wrestler, a gimmick that set him apart in the wrestling world. His character combined traditional sumo imagery with his impressive in-ring athleticism, which was striking given his massive frame. He debuted in wrestling during the late 1980s, quickly drawing attention for his unique style. Powerful yet surprisingly agile for a man of his size. Yokozuna's breakthrough came in 1992 when he joined the World Wrestling Federation, WWF, now WWE. At WrestleMania 9, he stunned fans by winning the WWF Championship, a feat that instantly elevated him to main event status. During his reign, Yokozuna was known for his dominant presence and memorable finishing move, the Banzai Drop, which often sealed his victories with dramatic flair. Beyond his WWF success, Yokozuna also showcased his talents in other wrestling promotions, proving his appeal and versatility as a performer. His combination of size, athleticism, and charisma made him a fan favorite and an unforgettable figure in wrestling history. Tragically, Yokozuna's life was cut short when his untimely was a profound loss for the wrestling community. Yet his legacy endures, remembered not only for his championship victories, but also for his larger-than-life character that captivated audiences worldwide and helped shape the wrestling landscape. In the world of professional wrestling, where towering figures and powerhouse athletes often dominate the spotlight, Thea Megan Trinidad Budgen has carved a remarkable path by defying expectations. Known to wrestling fans worldwide as Zelina Vega, her journey stands as a testament to resilience, determination, and an unyielding passion for the craft. Born on December 27, 1990, in the vibrant borough of Queens, New York, Vega's story is one of overcoming adversity, breaking barriers, and becoming a beacon of hope and representation in a highly competitive and often unforgiving industry. Standing at just 1.54 meters, around 5 feet 1 inch, and weighing approximately 45 kilograms, 99 pounds, Zelina Vega is one of the smallest competitors in WWE. Yet, what she lacks in size, she more than makes up for with heart, skill, and an electrifying presence that captivates audiences. Her journey to becoming the WWE Women's United States Champion, a title she first claimed in 2025, reflects not only her evolution as a wrestler, but also her growing significance within WWE's evolving women's division. Early life. From Queens to the wrestling world. The story of Thea Megan Trinidad is deeply rooted in personal tragedy and family strength. Growing up in Queens, she was raised in a loving Puerto Rican family with strong cultural ties and a commitment to community. However, her childhood was forever marked by the tragic loss of her father, Michael Trinidad, who died in the September 11th attacks while working in the North Tower of the World Trade Center. This devastating event became a defining moment in Vega's life, fueling her ambition to succeed and honor her father's memory. She has spoken candidly in interviews about how the memory of her father motivates her daily, serving as both an emotional anchor and a source of strength during her toughest battles inside and outside the ring. Vega's early exposure to wrestling came through family ties. Her cousins, Sarah Del Rey and Shadia Bseso, were also involved in the industry. Inspired by their paths, Thea began training and honing her craft in various wrestling schools and independent promotions, determined to make her mark in a male-dominated sport. Wrestling career beginnings and rise. Before her WWE debut, Vega performed extensively in the independent wrestling scene, including stints in TNA Impact Wrestling, where she wrestled under the ring name Rosita. During this period, she developed her in-ring skills and character work, gaining valuable experience that would serve her well on the bigger stages ahead. In 2017, Zelina Vega signed with WWE, initially joining the NXT roster. Her early WWE years were notable for her role as a dynamic manager and valiant competitor. Vega quickly demonstrated an ability to captivate audiences with her sharp mic skills, strategic thinking, and compelling character portrayals. One of her most notable early roles was managing Andrade Cien Almas, now known as Andrade El Idolo, helping guide him to the NXT Championship and showcasing her talents as a brilliant on-screen tactician and motivator. Her managerial work earned her praise from fans and critics alike, positioning her as a versatile performer who could adapt to multiple roles, whether as a manager, wrestler, or a charismatic personality. Over time, WWE increasingly spotlighted her in-ring abilities, allowing Vega to step into the spotlight as a legitimate competitor. Transition to in-ring stardom and the Queen's Crown triumph. By 2021, Zelina Vega had firmly established herself as a rising star within WWE's women's division. Her wrestling style, characterized by speed, technical skill, and an underdog grit, resonated with fans eager for fresh, dynamic female talent. That year marked a turning point in her career with her historic victory in WWE's inaugural Queen's Crown tournament. By winning the tournament, she became the first ever Queen Zelina, a milestone that both celebrated her growing popularity and cemented her status as a key player in WWE's women's division. This victory was more than just a title. It was symbolic of WWE's broader commitment to expanding and diversifying its women's storytelling. Zelina's reign as queen was celebrated for blending charisma, cunning, and athleticism, traits that appealed to a wide range of fans. The 2025 WWE Women's United States Championship reign, a new era. Zelina Vega's crowning achievement came in 2025 when she captured the WWE Women's United States Championship, marking the first time this title was held by a female competitor. This new championship was introduced to parallel the long-established Men's United States Championship, signaling WWE's intent to deepen its women's division and create more opportunities for women to shine in meaningful mid-card storylines. Vega won the title in a hard-fought emotional contest against Io Sky on an episode of Friday Night SmackDown. The victory was widely regarded as a culmination of years of dedication, resilience, and loyalty to WWE. Since capturing the belt, Vega has defended it fiercely, engaging in memorable matches against notable challengers such as Shotzi, Bayley, and Chelsea Green. Her reign represents not just personal success, but a broader shift within WWE toward more substantial women's storylines that embrace complexity, character development, and in-ring excellence. Notably, Zelina's character has evolved from a heel manager to a babyface champion, a transition that reflects both her growth as a performer and the real-world admiration fans have for her authenticity and perseverance. Navigating backstage challenges and creative frustrations. Despite the acclaim and fan support, Zelina Vega's path has not been without its hurdles. Behind the scenes, reports from credible wrestling outlets such as Fightful Select and Wrestling Observer have highlighted creative frustrations she has experienced since winning the Women's United States Championship. Sources indicate that Vega has voiced dissatisfaction with the limited depth and consistency of her storyline's post-title win. Many critics and insiders argue that while the championship holds great promise, WWE has struggled to fully integrate it into the fabric of the company's ongoing narratives. This has led to some rushed feuds and underdeveloped rivalries, leaving Vega feeling underutilized despite her growing status. Behind closed doors, Vega reportedly pitched numerous storyline ideas to WWE creative, ranging from intricate alliances to deeply personal feuds, but some of these concepts were reportedly sidelined or put on indefinite hold. Such creative roadblocks have fueled speculation about her long-term satisfaction with WWE, raising questions about whether her potential is being fully realized within the company. AEW interest and past contractual disputes. The crossroads of a wrestling career. Adding to the intrigue, whispers have circulated about possible interest from All Elite Wrestling, AEW, where her husband Malachi Black, formerly WWE's Aleister Black, currently wrestles. AEW's rapid growth and emphasis on creative freedom have attracted several wrestlers who felt constrained in WWE's environment, and Vega's name has emerged in speculation about potential crossover moves once her WWE contract expires. This possibility is not without precedent. In late 2020, Vega briefly left WWE amid a dispute regarding third-party content rights and independent monetization, a controversy that strained her relationship with WWE management at the time. Though she later returned, that episode left a lasting impression on her career trajectory and opened discussions about wrestlers' rights and creative control. With AEW's rising profile and her husband's success there, many fans wonder whether Zelina might soon follow a similar path, seeking greater creative opportunities and a chance to perform alongside Malachi Black. Balancing wrestling with outside ventures. The double-edged sword beyond wrestling, Zelina Vega has also pursued interests in voice acting, anime conventions, cosplay, and other entertainment avenues. Her multifaceted talents have endeared her to a broader fan base, allowing her to build a brand that transcends wrestling. However, these extracurricular activities have reportedly caused some backstage concern within WWE. Some insiders suggest that Vega's increasing involvement in outside projects has led to perceptions that she might be spreading herself too thin or prioritizing non-wrestling commitments at times when the company expects full focus from its champions. These tensions underscore the delicate balance many wrestlers face in managing their careers while nurturing their passions and expanding their personal brands. Fan connection and cultural impact, a symbol of representation and pride. Despite any backstage challenges, Zelina Vega's bond with the WWE Universe remains powerful and genuine. Her openness about mental health struggles, unwavering pride in her Puerto Rican heritage, and authentic personality have made her a beloved figure among fans, especially in Latino and Latina communities. Vega's impact extends beyond the squared circle, representing a vital voice for diversity and inclusion in an industry still grappling with its history of representation. Her role as a trailblazer is further exemplified by the overwhelming support she received at WWE's Backlash Puerto Rico event in 2023. Although she lost her match against Rhea Ripley, the emotional response from the crowd, chants of "Zelina, Zelina," echoed with heartfelt passion, showed that her influence goes beyond wins and losses. It was a moment that transcended competition and showcased her as a cultural icon and emotional touchstone within WWE storytelling. Looking forward. The next chapter for Zelina Vega. As 2025 progresses, Zelina Vega stands at a pivotal crossroads in her career. The coming months and years will be crucial in determining whether WWE will fully embrace her talents with stronger storylines and championship runs, or whether mounting frustrations and the lure of new opportunities will lead her to explore paths beyond WWE. Should she remain with WWE, fans hope to see her reign as Women's United States Champion elevate further, with richer feuds and more prominent roles that showcase the full spectrum of her abilities. Alternatively, a move to AEW or other entertainment ventures could open new creative horizons, potentially reuniting her professionally with Malachi Black and allowing her to explore fresh storytelling possibilities. Whatever her decision, one fact remains clear. Thea Megan Trinidad Budgeon, Zelina Vega, is more than just a wrestler.